Good morning, everyone. My name is Cynthia, and today we are going to explore the one company that is solving the issue of being repeatedly gaslighted and ghosted on websites like Indeed. This company has done. Okay, no, I can't. I can't right now. Hi. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the weekend. Before we begin the roasting, for anyone that didn't see the last video, I had published a case study on my experience on trying to get a job via legacy platforms such as Indeed. And it's on the website. You can easily access it via the website, desktop version or mobile version, and read it. And you can also read the goodbye system. It's basically me going, F this shit, I'm out, when it comes to the hiring practices of the current system. So now let's go to this website. And you're probably thinking, oh my God, what? Girl, what are you doing? Yeah, what am I doing Indeed? Well, we're going to have to start from the beginning. So once upon a freaking time, around 7 to 8 hours ago, I have found, and I'll have to go ahead and go under my jobs, applied, and then go to this. I was snooping around Indeed when this listing popped up in my feed, and I'm like, oh, founding engineer, 3 million pre-seed, that's a lot of money, right? And so, I started to read the description, and it says, we're building the future of recruiting with AI, and we need an exceptional engineer to join our founding team in our San Francisco hacker house. We just raised a 3 million pre-seed from top-tier investors and are looking for someone to be one of our first engineering hires. This is the real deal, meaningful equity, direct impact on product. I mean, just a ton of buzzwords here and there. And they're heavily VC backed, so take that as you will. And then they claim that thousands of talents engage with Clera every week. I have a really hard time believing that because of the really massive bug that I just found on your freaking application that we're going to go over. And no, before, if any of you guys from this company happens to see this video, I don't want you to say, oh, nah, it's because you're in this Central America and it's your internet connection. Nah, honey, it is not my data connection. And blah, blah, blah. We use Cursor. We live by Cursor. We sleep with Cursor. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Code is freaking code, right? And they list the tech stack. And we're living together in San Francisco. That's lovely, whatever. And be number 4. And there's no salary listed. There's no salary listed. You're probably thinking, well, Cynthia, they're new, and you have to be kind of nice because look at how much money. Yeah, look how much money for this garbage that we're about to basically trash. All right, so here's a pattern that I'm already noticing. Did you guys catch that? You do realize that there's women in this industry, right? Like, you do realize that women are actually coding apps as well, right? If I was a company that was trying to attract talent, I would definitely pick, if this was AI generated, like at this point, it's kind of hard to freaking tell if it's AI generated. Like if it was me, or if it was someone that was in marketing, I would have told them, hey guys, try to make sure to include some diversity. Because seeing the back of some random dude coding in front of a fucking computer, and this doesn't make any fucking sense at all. Like, he's sitting there, like, in the middle of fucking nowhere, and there's a storm coming. Like, you mean to tell me that he's gonna sit there when there's a freaking storm coming in on a retro-ass computer? That doesn't make any fucking sense. This doesn't make any fucking sense to me. So that's the first portion of this entire roasting, right? So my dumbass got excited and decided to make an account. Whoop-de-doo. Chat with them. It's nothing special. It's either, I can't personally tell what AI it is. It's more than likely Claude, based on the fact that they're so heavily entrenched with Cursor. I could be entirely wrong. It could be Gemini. It could be ChatGPT. Who knows? Maybe the little roast I posted about goodbye system is very parent here. But we can't even move on because we need to look at the ironing here. So they claimed to trying to be the solution to this exact problem, right? But then they post their fucking job on Indeed. Let that sink in for a moment. They're $3 million pre-seed. So they have cash. And yet, they gotta use places like Indeed still to bait people into it. Also, a slightly red flag, and now I can actually go to here. No, let me go back. It's unclaimed. So I have no idea if this is legitimately the company or not. It's been unclaimed. So you mean to tell me you've been funded with $3 million pre-seed, right? You have the cash and you couldn't be bothered to claim your fucking name. Oh, honey. Okay. So I already made an account and let's just go ahead and tear this apart, okay? The fact that when I click on login and there's not really a smooth transition animation, and wow, that was complete utter bullshit. Wow. I'm so sorry. I can't with these Vive. I mean, it's not even the fact that it's Vibecoded. It's the fact that it was shitifully Vibecoded. It was shitifully Vibecoded. So when I click on login, it takes me to there. Oh my god, I can't. So let's pretend we have the login page, right? There's no smooth transition animation. I mean, it's sort of statically right now. There's not even, like when you click between the two, it's not even that great. It's not even that great. I mean, there's people that are going to navigate your website. You need to kind of put in some slight transition animations. I know you guys have the back end. You have the money. So where's the polish? How long ago did you guys start? Because I'm starting to get scared because I actually applied to you. So log in. It takes you to here. But because of how badly coded that the handling of state was, like how badly it was implemented, it takes you to the login page and then it's sort of like Clera goes, oh, wait a minute, you're logged in, and it just pulls you right through the door. And it's so jarring. Like, what the hell, guys? What the hell? All right. So it gives you this welcome, blah, blah, blah bullshit. It gives you the welcome message. And a dead getaway that this was heavily vibe coded is this symbol. And I'm going to go on a limb to say that more than likely Gemini was possibly used to code this, because that thing loves outputting these symbols into different icons and stuff. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, it looks heavily, it definitely looks like it was Gemini, but I could be wrong, because anybody can easily do this with either Claude or ChatGPT. It doesn't matter. You can literally instruct the AI to sit there and go, or just take a screenshot of the freaking icon and go, hey, can you copy this and just make this into, I don't know, the preference icon or whatever. And so, yeah, okay. So we have this, and oh wow, they actually added an animation here. I am actually really surprised. Congratulations, guys. But it doesn't matter. So obviously there's no matches, and then we have this. My profile is still being evaluated. Guys, how long is it gonna fucking take before my profile is actually able to be seen, or whatever the hell it does? Because if this is supposed to be AI powered, don't you think it would have been done by now? Like, let's think about this for a sec. I do all of this, right? And I just included my resume. I do all of this. Metaspin and all these other freaking applications, right? And you mean to tell me that it's still 11 hours later and my profile is still being evaluated? What the hell does that even mean? Okay. So it does the whole Claude thing where they just glue together APIs and services and stuff. And Clera can actually email you, right? And I'm gonna actually go ahead and do that. You're gonna have to excuse me because I am temporarily using my tablet to actually type. All right, so let's go to Proton. And I'll see if I can actually log in, but if I cannot, that's totally fine. No, it's not that. That is moi. And I thought, okay, they're actually trying to solve a problem. And I was sitting here with Big ol' eyes, googling. No, honey. It's favorware bullshit. Alrighty. And pardon me. So, come on, Proton. There we go. So, a little while ago, it sent me an email. And once again, I'm not here. I am not fucking here, right? Hi, Cynthia. Thanks for setting it up. I've reviewed your profile right now. We don't have a role. That's bullshit. That is complete bullshit. Okay. My resume is on my website. And it's so funny because when you go through the onboarding process, you can either link your LinkedIn, which once again, you're sitting there trying to be the solution to the current problem of hiring, which is Indeed and LinkedIn. And yet you're basically telling people, oh, hey, use the same legacy platforms where you are actually having the biggest issues of getting hired and just send it right over to us. How the fuck is that going to help? Okay. But then it tells you can also send over your resume. I want you to actually analyze that for just a moment, okay? It literally says, let's actually refresh the page here. Home. You just skipped the application grind. Why was I required to send over my resume to the chatbot? Why was I required to send over LinkedIn? I mean, I get it. They have to find a way to, basically verify that you know what you're doing. But let's go back to, in general, their business model is apparently you not even needing a resume or, not being ghosted or whatever. And I'm already suffering from that. And it's not because I'm not qualified. No, honey, it is not because I was not qualified. In fact, the 2026 case study was actually me. I was actually the case study in that documentation. You're more than welcome to read it. But those were my experiences. So, anyways, so you're talking to Clera, which is a fucking ChatGPT or Claude in a fucking dress. And it asks you, oh, what type of team you're looking for, and blah, blah, blah. And, okay, is this your salary range? And it's just a complete waste of time. And so you do that. And then it tells you, okay, well, let's just, do some finishing things. Do you need visa sponsorship, blah, blah, blah. And then you close out the chat. And this is the garbage we get. And by the way, I don't believe this bullshit right here with that really shitty, quite bluntly AI generated icon that you guys could not be bothered to remove or change. I do not believe that. That is complete bullshit. So you're thinking, Cynthia, you sound really pissed. Honey. Portfolio website. Almost there. Please complete the following. Why the hell do I need to include a legacy URL? No, I don't need to include that. But anywho, let's get to here. Now, this is the portion where I'm actually going to really roast you guys. And anyone that's building a website like this, okay? You guys see this, right? Now, a lot of you thinking, well, Cynthia, maybe you didn't complete the profile. Honey, where is the edge case? ¿Dónde está la edge case? It's not there. What happens if a user tries to, let's just say, find a job, like click on the profile of a company, right? And let's just say they need to have the profile fully filled out. Where is the error handling? Like, if this is what is supposed to happen, right? That if you don't fill up the entire profile, you can't access the jobs. Where is it? I'm getting silent failing. And before you start going, oh, honey, it's your internet connection. No, I tested it. I tested this on my freaking phone. I tested it on my tablet. It is garbage. Once again. So And then there's the AI generated career codes. And no, this is ridiculous. This is ChatGPT or Claude in a dress. Gemini could become my coach right now. Anybody with access to the internet can make their instance of their AI chat into a coach right now. This is stupid. See, wow. Call error. Please allow microphone. Wow. So you don't even have, oh my God, I didn't think this roast would be this deep. I am so sorry, guys. So you could even, oh my God, this AI generated crap. You could even be bothered to put like a little message that you will be required to have your microphone and everything set up. Are you kidding me right now? Guys, look at this. Now look at this. Like you need to let the user know that they need to have a microphone or whatever set up beforehand. What in the world is this? You guys apparently have like 3 assisting engineers. Guys, what are you doing? What are you doing? I built all of this, and you can say, oh, your website's not like ours. No, I built all of this, the documentation, the application pages. Like, I'm just gonna quickly go through that, and ignore that, please. That's just tail scale being really picky. Because I'm hosting my AI. I'm actually literally hosting my AI models locally from my machine and funneling it through Tailscale. So it's all a proxy link. So I'm not even going through API calls. So obviously it's like, well, bitch, if your computer goes down, yeah, my computer goes down for maybe a little while. Yeah, okay. But I'm not being charged an arm and a leg of API calls, at least for demonstration purposes. But for scaling, yes. Obviously people would need, or companies would need to use API calls. But a lot of them are just not intelligent in regards to the cost of input and output. Okay, so I built all of that, all these different videos and everything in 2 fucking months with 0 funding. Meanwhile, you have this trash, this blatantly AI generated trash. No opportunities. I mean, what can I say? What can I say to actually help you guys? Oh my God, my resume. Well, here's my resume. And I just realized I actually uploaded the wrong resume. So we're gonna have to upload the right one in hopes that it actually does something. Jesus. The fucking loud ass music. Give me 1 sec, guys. Either way, even if you want to go, oh, it's because you uploaded the wrong resume. No, I mean, that doesn't really take away from, let me see. Actually, let me go ahead, because that is very strange. That I actually ended up uploading that resume. Let me see. Okay, so I don't know how that one got uploaded. That is just wild to me. That was the one I actually went back and went, no, bitch, we need to adjust it a little bit because that fine arts degree is practically worthless in the field we are in. Like, it really is. Because people are so dumb and they assume that you're just an artist or whatever, and they don't give a shit what you built, you know? Alright, so let's see if this is the right one. Well, at least this is working. God, guys, you got to really brush up the icons and everything because it looks blatantly AI generated. There we go. It really does. So there's my resume. So if you guys happen to see it and you're butthurt over my critique of your website, you're more than welcome to decline me. But if you're actually serious about scaling this shit, you're more than welcome to talk to me because right now I really don't see any chance of you guys to really scale this. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is complete trash. This needs to be moved a little bit to the right. Like, there's just so many things I can pick at right now. There's like this shitiful 2010s drop shadow that's on the button, and then when I like hover over it, it disappears. Like, it's just really jarring. That Thunderbolt has been used so many times by AI for icons. This icon, I can tell it has to be Gemini. If it was, honestly, if you're interested in talking with me, let me know what AI models you are actually using in Cursor, because I am highly curious. I'm starting to wonder if some of you guys are actually using AI Studio to produce this. Oh my Jesus Christ. Oh my Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is crazy. Yeah. No, you guys. Oh my God. Guys, for anyone that's still watching this, I did not expect this. Oh, I did not. That's bird. Oh my Jesus Christ. I did not expect this. Huh? Right, they took it from my freaking... This is bad. This is absolutely bad. So you have the AI actually scan hot topic keywords or words that might be, you know, what employers are looking for. And I'm so sorry, I have to eat something. I need to eat something to calm myself down a little bit. And basically it just goes, oh, Google. This must be a word that a lot of employers are looking for. This is so unintelligent. Any AI can do this right now. And honestly, this right here, with the scroll bar disappearing, this is really bad. Also, this is aligned in the middle. This looks really, look at how much space there is to the left. This is bad, guys. Oh, and by the way, no hover animation. Guys, be real with me. How long did it take you to build this? Like, if you really want to have a conversation with me, we can talk. But this is bad. I did not have any of this crap. My first application was Metaspin. It took me about not even 3 days, 2 days to get all of this simple stuff. Hover animations, feedback, edge cases. Let me see. I'm pretty sure that's the version with the... No, that's not. Before you guys start freaking out, there's a version of this application where if you type in a slur word, it literally locks you out. And that's why I was typing that. So I have to actually go back and upload the version that actually has the imputation, because that's another thing that I am heavily concerned about, abuse, right? And so I implemented that feature. But like I mentioned in my last video, I actually had to bring back Metaspin into AI Studio because I had already deleted it from my Google account. So this version does not have that. Obviously, there's some sick people out there. So I'm gonna have to go back and actually add that. But that's an edge case right there. Like, can you imagine if someone wanted to type abusive crap into there and they were free to do that? And there's no way to prevent that? Meanwhile, this, like, it's sort of like, it's just little things like that, and there's no transition animation. Like, it's really not polished at all. There's like portions of it that seem, oh my God. What? Oh my God. This is Vibecoded crap. I'm just gonna be straight up with you. I don't care if you decline my application. Also, you need to tell users that they need to complete their profile from the jump. Like, I had no idea. Like, this is garbage. Oh my God. Yeah, that, oh my goodness. The handling of states, the transitions of different states of the freaking UI. This is bad. You see how it just kind of jumps around and just abruptly adjusts the certain portions of the UI to make way for text and stuff? That is bad, guys. This is absolute garbage. Oh wow. What the? Why does it take me? What? I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Wow. Wow. Okay. A lot of you're thinking you're being too picky. Honey, you could literally fine tune that stuff before you even have it released. This is, oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. So that concludes my roasting. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I don't really have anything else to say. And then they have all these perks, which is shitiful. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a really bad way to spend your money. And tools like this, those are gonna become obsolete in the near future. Tools like that, it's gonna become obsolete. Or people are gonna be so dependent on it that they don't even know how to code automation from scratch. And that is my biggest fear. The stuff that you see or could see, if you ever come across my application done by Artisan AI, it was not done with this garbage. It was hard-coded by me from scratch. The AI orchestration layer for Artisan AI. I personally don't care if you guys decline my application. I personally don't care what people think of this video. This is why I am heavily for educating everyday people to do what they have done, but without this stupid fucking shit. And actually make AI and computing and creation completely democratized. Because right now, people are working jobs that are just making the upper class rich. Let's just be perfectly honest. They don't have time to actually understand, AI and how to actually utilize it to empower themselves. That's why I'm creating for Local First AI. And I stand by it. I don't care if I ever get funding. This is fucking vaporware garbage. This is unbelievable. That concludes my roasting. If you guys are actually serious about talking, about getting this shit actually to be what it's supposed to be, you're more than welcome to talk to me. But if your ego is going to be bruised, do not waste your time and decline my application. If your AI even allows my application to pass through, because I'm pretty sure you're using ChatGPT or Claude or probably even Gemini in a fucking shitty dress that's sitting there and pulling out keywords, which is the exact same fucking problem that Indeed has. You are literally using keyword matching and extracting, which is no different from Indeed. Fucking BS. Prove me wrong. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a lovely Saturday. Consider this my therapy session. Take care and stay safe. And do not fall for this garbage.